But something that did make sense was Russell Wilson going to the Steelers. I thought this was going to be a perfect place for Justin Fields, but it's an even better place for Russell Wilson. He doesn't have to do nothing special. He can. This is Seattle. Essentially, he's going back to Seattle. Running game, great defense, defensive head coach. Don't make any mistakes. Russell Wilson was great. He wasn't great this year, but he threw for over 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 98 passer rating. You'd have thought that he was Zach Wilson the way they talked about Russ. But no, they got back into the playoffs after getting absolutely bludgeoned by Miami, which that video did terribly. I don't know why you guys didn't watch that video. But um, he wasn't as bad as people thought he was. If he can get the job from not Kyle Pitts, if he can get the job from Kenny Pickett, which I expect him to take the job from Kenny Pickett. If he can't get the job from Kenny Pickett, then we have to revisit the discussion. Is he a career backup now? And his Hall of Fame case comes into question. So, but I think Russ will get that job. They're paying 1.2. Denver's playing the 3.37.8, and we'll see. And on the Denver end of that, is like, so when you're not successful this year, who are you going to blame? Because you can't blame Russ. He's not there. And you're not going to blame Sean Payton for whatever reason you guys love Sean Payton. I don't understand. Sean Payton hasn't done anything as a head coach that didn't have Drew Brees, and Drew Brees ultimately saved him. So, and then he tried to have Taysom Hill as his quarterback. There are a lot of things about Sean Payton that people just don't address. You know what I mean? Like, Sean Payton is not as great of a coach as people act like he is. I thought he was going to at least make them a playoff team, but he didn't. And I think they're going to utterly fail next year, and then they're going to be right. They might get the number one pick next year. Denver, New York. Denver and both New York teams, other than Buffalo. All three of them are going to be probably 1, 2, and 3 next year in the draft. And you can book that right now. I'm sticking my flag in that. Jets, Giants, Denver. 1, 2, 3 in the draft. And Tennessee might be 4 or 5. But I think that's a good signing by the Steelers. I think they should have went Justin Fields because I thought they would go younger. But if you're going to go vet, this is the guy to go vet with. And so